So let me just say this. We are so intentional and so particular about what we wear and where we wear it to. So we have to have that same level of interest and intentionality in our homes, okay? Welcome back to the Pink Elephant, guys. I am Shanae, and if this is your first time here, thank you so much for joining me. And if you came back again, thank you so much for coming back. I love you so much for it. So y'all make sure you're following me on social media at the Pink Elephant _ by Shanae. And guys, if you have not subscribed to my channel, do me a favor and make sure you subscribe. If you love this video, which I hope you do, give me a thumbs up. Let the algorithm know you love my content. All right. All right. So y'all, I have a little something going on with my voice, so bear with me. I'm going to try my best, but a little something going on. That's the elephant in the room today. All right, but we're going to jump right on in because today we're talking about creating a cozy living space and 5 simple ways to do it, okay? So let me just say this. We are so intentional and so particular about what we wear and where we wear it to. So we have to have that same level of interest and intentionality in our homes, okay? Give your home some effort. Love on your home. If you don't like your space right now, we're going to change that, okay? We're about to create a new space that you absolutely love, okay? So first things first, the first thing is the tone, all right? You gotta set the tone for your home from the jump, okay? I don't care how much money you make. I don't care where you live. I don't care if it's an apartment. I don't care if it's a townhome. I don't care if it's a mansion. When you pull up to your home, you need to feel good about what you're walking into, okay? The easiest way, the quickest way to do that is through your porch decor. Now, I'm not saying you got to be an Instagram influencer or a Pinterest mommy or anything like that. I'm saying that you can create that same level of warmth and coziness and interest for your own level, okay? Because there's levels to it, all right? Even for myself, I don't do a whole lot all the time, but I have something there. So, number one, you got to have a wreath. All right. If you don't have a wreath on your door, this is your sign that you need a wreath. Wreaths can be found everywhere. As a matter of fact, you can go on Etsy and get one customized for you. Wreaths add a simple yet powerful touch before you walk into your home. All right. A wreath, I notice a wreath on a person's door as opposed to a blank door. Like it just says warm. It says cozy. It says come on in. It says inviting. All right. Along with the wreath, simple way, a porch mat. All right. So a doormat is an easy way to add some more character, a little bit more love, a little bit more warmth to your home before you enter the space. There are so many mats, y'all, out there, like everywhere. If you go to Ross, if you go to TJ Maxx, if you go to Target, you can find a mat anywhere. And trust me, there is something that you will like somewhere. All right. But if you are kind of like, I don't know what to choose from, or you don't have time, don't worry. I have some in the description box for you. I actually need a new one myself. So listen, everything that I talk about today, it will be some variation of it in the description box. So to make it easy for you to shop. All right. So the tone, your wreath and your mat. If you want to get fancy, add a little greenery out there, some topiary trees, or some signage that says welcome. Those things are simple additions as well. But the basics, you must have a wreath and you must have a mat. All right. Now let's enter your home. There are a couple of things that you notice when you walk into a home immediately. At least I do. And that's the smell. All right. The smell of your home is so important because it can scream, I need to get out of here, or it can scream, come home, welcome home, sit down, take your shoes off, take your bra off, okay? I want mine to say the latter, all right? So if my home doesn't smell inviting or it doesn't smell something to my liking, I got to do something about that. Even if you're not noticing the smell in your home anymore, you might be nose blind to it, right? Like Febreze, nose blind. So maybe it's time for you to change something out. So some people have a signature scent for their home. So a signature scent simply means they stick with the same scent all the time. So mahogany teak wood or linen, things like that. They may just have that one type of air freshener every single time, no matter what the seasons are. And that's fine. I am the type of girl who loves to change the scent based on the seasons. Yes, I am the pumpkin spice. I am the brown sugar vanilla. I'm that girl. So you'll see that I have linked our air wicks in the description box for you to switch out just in time for the fall if you're looking for that pumpkin spice or you're looking for that warm vanilla scent. I find that switching my scents out for the seasons help me jump into the season a lot easier. And it transports me there. So I love Thanksgiving. I love the fall. So when I walk into my home, I want to feel that feeling of being around family and warmth and memories, good memories and things like that. Our smell is connected to our memories. And so if you're not having good thoughts because of the smell in your home, or if you're not noticing the smell at all, now is a great time to change the scent in your home. Oh, I hate to say it. I know we don't like doing it. I know it's hard, but curtains, all right? Curtains will change your space like drastically. All right. So some of my girls who wear lashes, right? I love talking to my friends, honey, about lashes. Now, I don't wear lashes, y'all, because I don't know how to put them on. But for my girls who wear lashes, you can see when you don't have on lashes. Like you can tell. You feel like you're not dressed up. You feel like you're not put together. You feel like you're not finished, right? Without having your lashes on in some cases. Not everybody. So curtains is kind of like that. If you have a window without a window treatment, you missing something. So you miss. It's like, what is that little thing that's missing? It's your curtains. I promise you that when you add your curtains to your space, you are going to feel like you're in a whole nother house. Okay. I'm not playing. I'm so serious. And I get it, y'all, because hanging curtains is like one of the worst things to do, okay? Especially because you have to have two people to do it. And if you don't like waiting on people, because I don't like waiting on my husband, it can be so hard to hang curtains. So I did go on Amazon and I found this bracket that all you need to do is hammer it in onto your window frame and you can hang your curtain rods from it. So hopefully that will make it easier for you if you're the person that's like, it's too hard, I don't got nobody to help me, that ain't my thing. Hopefully that will help. Now, if you already have curtains like me, and you just need like a facelift and it's just something just not really speaking to you anymore, consider maybe trying a different type of pattern or different color. Kind of play with it to see what you could change to maybe add some more spunk or add what you're looking for to your space, because like everything else, curtains can change your mood too. So you have the room darkening curtains if for that cave effect where you want just dark, dark, dark. You have light filtering curtains that lets a little bit of sun through. You have sheer that just keeps it bright. Those things matter when it comes to choosing your curtains. So think about how you want to feel in your living space before you pick your curtains. But what I'm saying is you need some curtains on, sis. Okay. So we talked about layering your clothes, especially for the fall. So I want you to also think about the way you can layer your home. A rug is a very simple yet underrated way to add some coziness to your space. One, because when you step off your couch or when you step into that room, to your living room, if it's warm and plush, that's going to give you a warm and cozy feeling automatically. If you step on a cold floor, it's like, ooh, it's cold in here. It's not, I don't know a lot of people who want that like shocking cold feeling. Like it's not that great. It doesn't feel that good. So a rug adds warmth, but it also adds color. It also adds character, especially depending on what kind of rug you choose. So if you've noticed in some of my videos, like here in my office, I have a zebra shag rug, okay? And I love it because it's so fluffy, and even now I have my feet on the rug and it's soft and it's cozy and it's warm, right? But it's zebra, so it makes my room have a whole nother level of character that it wouldn't otherwise have. So if you're looking for character, if you're looking for a large way to add character, consider a rug. Now, rugs can be difficult to pick out. I get that. So I did choose a couple of rugs that I was eyeing, just for you to check out. Maybe it'll help you kind of get your thoughts flowing about different ways that you can add that rug to your space. But if you are kind of like, I don't know what color to choose or I don't like color, go with a neutral. It's nothing wrong with going with like a brown or a taupe or, some type of natural color, because it still will lift your space no matter what. Okay. Trust me. All right. So now we're going to shift into the details. All right. So details matter. Details matter. So just like I talk about like fashion and accessories and things like that, when you think of your home and you think of your living space, think about dressing it up. Because of course, most people, you're going to have a couch, maybe a love seat, you're going to have a TV. Those are things that you pretty standard in your home. But when you start adding other elements to add some detail, it makes your home warm. It makes it yours. It makes it feel good. Okay. So a couple of details that I want you to pay attention to are one, flowers. Fresh flowers, they go a long way. Now, I know all of us little girlies, we might get a bouquet for Valentine's Day, maybe for our birthday, maybe Mother's Day. That's good. That's great. But what happens on the other days throughout the year where there's nothing going on? All right. Do you not want to marvel at something beautiful all the other days? I'm sure you do because I do. All right. Something about seeing fresh flowers in my house, it makes me feel loved. It makes me feel bright. It makes me feel alive. And it's like a treat. Okay. And we have to get into the habit of treating ourselves all the time. Small ways. You don't have to buy a Louis bag every month, but adding flowers to your space is a great way to add a treat to your home. If you don't have a husband, if you don't have a boyfriend, you don't have a girlfriend, that doesn't matter because you can go right over to Publix, grab you 3 bundles of flowers, bring those flowers back and put them in a beautiful vase and you have your moment, okay? So don't wait on anyone to bring you or send you flowers because you have the power to add that detail to your space by yourself, okay? Now, speaking of vases, I collect vases, y'all. Like, I will go to Home Goods or Marshalls or go on Amazon or all these other little stores and find unique vases because I find that they add a different level of detail and character to my home. So I have maybe like a blue ceramic vase and it's iridescent and I'll show you guys some pictures and it's textured. It has all these little bumps all over it. And it's like this shiny blue. It puts you in the mind of a beautiful shell, almost like a seashell or something. And I love how it makes my home feel when I use that vase, especially with white flowers. So using that vase as opposed to a clear vase, whole different vibe, okay? So I found a couple of vases on Amazon that I think are amazing. This particular vase that I'm going to show you today is a black ceramic vase. It's shiny, it's round. It's just like very luxe and modern. And it just adds like a whole nother like a notch up, okay, to your flowers. Another fine detail that is multifunctional, it's the throw, all right? Throws are such a easy way to add coziness to your space, all right? Throws come in different textures. They come in different fabric. They come in different colors. I mean, y'all, I have so many of them because I like them for different reasons, right? So if I'm looking for warmth, I might grab my furry one, right? If I'm looking for something that's just like pretty, I might grab the one with tassels because I just want to feel a little extra that day, right? Or I might find one that's plush because I just need something to snuggle up with. So a throw is functional in so many ways because it can give you a visual effect and it can physically change the way you feel. All right. So for my people who have anxiety, a great little trick or a great simple way to kind of ease your anxiety as well as still maintain that cozy effect and stylishness is a weighted blanket. All right. If you have not experienced a weighted blanket, you're missing out. Okay. When you think of a weighted blanket, I want you to think of like swaddling a baby. So we swaddle babies to help them feel secure, feel safe, right? So a weighted blanket, it makes you feel safe. It makes you feel secure. It eases that anxiety. It calms you down. It adds like a level of like, to your vibe. In fact, I have one and my kids love it. So if you have children who maybe kind of can be like a little, maybe they kind of having a rough day or they're having like a tantrum, get them settled down, put that weighted blanket on them, and you'll be surprised how that can add like a level of comfort to you as well as to your space, okay? If you don't know where to find a weighted blanket, no worries. I have some options for you in the description box. So, baskets, all right? Baskets are my secret little thing, okay? I have 3 kids. They have stuff, okay? They have toys that are just wherever. I throw those toys in my wicker baskets because they hide the things that I don't want out and they are stylish while doing it. Okay. So those same throw pillows that you might not want on your couch when you're relaxing, you can throw those pillows inside that basket to store them there. And they look good in there, by the way. Or, you can close the basket and no one will know that they're there. So a basket is a great way to add, again, more detail to your room, but also is practical if you need more storage. I don't know about you guys, but I don't like clutter. Clutter can impact the way you feel about your space. So if you have clutter, consider finding places to store those items so that it doesn't impact the way you feel in that space. All right. Next, y'all, we're going to talk about luxe items, luxury, because when you come on Instagram and you go on Facebook, you go on TikTok, everybody's always talking about luxury and all these things. If you're not careful, you can sometimes take yourself away from the ability to have a luxe life because you don't find your life luxurious. All right. But a luxurious life is a mindset. It really is. It's a mindset. And that's why I want you guys to take in these tips, because this is shifting your mindset about your lifestyle, okay, and your life and what you can have. So when you think of luxe, think of what you want to feel, not so much how much it costs or not so much of where you found it from, okay? So with that being said, if you are a wine drinker, yes, you could go to Dollar Tree or somewhere and get like a clear glass, yes. But if you want to elevate your experience when you drink your wine, maybe it's time to find some really nice wine glasses. I ended up stumbling upon these glasses on Amazon. They're like in earth tones, so they're brown and like taupe and like a soft pink. I just love these glasses a lot. I like the fact that they're these earth tones, these warm tones. And y'all, the experience of drinking wine out of them is different. Okay. And I'm not going to let y'all say that this stuff don't matter because I can prove it. All right. So you don't want to drink wine out of a solo cup because a solo cup doesn't give you wine. It doesn't even allow you to taste the wine like you're supposed to. And it's just given, you ain't even try. You don't even care. But the moment you pour that wine into a wine glass and you start to swivel that wine around, okay, you're having a whole nother luxe experience. And it's a simple and cost-effective way to do that, okay? So consider changing out your wine glasses so that when you have company over, you and whoever that person is can experience that wine together in a beautiful glass. Along with the wine glass, I'm really into like being intentional about what I display on my counter. So if you're looking to like maybe revamp your counter space and maybe add more of a upgraded or more elevated look to your kitchen area or your counter, consider getting a little tray, right? And I like these trays because they are multifunctional as well, right? I like to sit on the couch and eat popcorn or eat my chips or eat my oatmeal, sip my coffee from the couch. So I like to have a tray beside me so that I can work and grab my coffee, sip my coffee, put it back down. I don't have to worry about it spilling. It's just giving myself more, right? And we deserve more, right? So that tray is such a great way to add to your space. You can put it on your counter. You can set your wine glass that you just bought on top of it. And then, guys, get a nice electric wine bottle opener to add character to that tray. So I love, wine bottle openers because they take the whole thing out of trying to like open up a bottle. I'm not good at that, okay? So I love the fact that there are electric ones. So why not get a cute one that you can put on the tray along with the wine glass and the wine bottle and have that as display? So just like you don't want to drink wine out of a solo cup, you might not always want to eat off a paper plate, all right? Like sometimes you want to treat yourself to a good meal, but you want to eat it well too. So believe it or not, y'all, what you eat off of, it does change your experience when you eat. I don't care if it's a sandwich. If I'm looking to make myself feel better for that day, I will go out my way and get the plate out of the cabinet as opposed to a paper plate and eat off of that plate. It could be popcorn, it could be chips. It don't matter. If you want to elevate your experience, it is important that you look at those things and treat yourself how you want to feel. Don't wait on anybody else to do it. Buy your own self the matching dinner plates, the matching dinner bowls, and really experience your dinner differently. Eat your salad off of a nice plate. Girl, it's okay to wash that little plate. It ain't gonna take that long to add a couple of dishes to your experience that day. This coincides with cutlery. I know you guys have seen like gold cutlery, maybe some with different handles. Those things make a difference as well. Eating a strawberry from a gold fork is like, I'm eating, it's just such a different experience, okay? I know I'm dramatic, but it really, really is, as opposed to a plastic fork. It's just some things that when you go a little extra mile, it really can make you feel differently. And remember, y'all, a lot of this is mindset, right? And if we're trying to shift our mindset, little things like that will help you out. Okay, last but not least, y'all, is mood. Okay, or in other words, what I like to call a whole vibe. All right, your whole vibe in your living space, believe it or not, can be changed within seconds. All right, y'all, I just found the most amazing Amazon finds for your mood. As a matter of fact, let me go ahead and do this real quick. Every time I do a video, I always light a candle because the vibe, right? Candles bring about a certain vibe. Candles help change the lighting. Candles help the mood. It sets the mood, right? So it creates the vibe as well as it provides a scent, which also contributes to your mood, right? So I have found the perfect little addition to my space. So not only does it help with my candles and the smells and things like that, but it's also a lamp. When it comes to your mood, to your vibe, lamps are so much better than overhead lighting. So if you have a light on your ceiling, that's considered overhead lighting. And typically that lighting is pretty harsh, or some most of the time it's just one type of light, and it can make or break your experience in that particular space. So my workaround for that is through lamps. Okay, floor lamps are my favorite way to add character as well as different lighting to my room, because it is one, a different type of design element, and two, it adds a different type of light to my room. Okay, so if you don't have any lamps in your room, consider a table lamp. So you could even have like one on your a little side or end table, add a lamp to there, and then you can also have a lamp maybe on your TV stand. If you are interested, you can get this candle lamp. It's just so important to have different types of lighting in one space. The easiest way, okay, y'all, to control your space in seconds is through smart light bulbs. Y'all, I have smart light bulbs downstairs everywhere, okay? Everywhere. With the click of a button on my phone, I can go from a night light to a good morning light to a I'm home and I'm chilling light to a I need to study light. Like the lighting changes within seconds just through an app. Hands down, the best thing that I have used to date. So I have linked some smart light bulbs to the description box. And y'all, I'm telling you, it's so easy to use. You're going to thank me later. Okay, I'll go ahead and take the thank you now because I know you guys are going to appreciate it. It's a game changer. It is a game changer. Okay, so you guys saw me turn my lamp on here, and I want to talk about it a little bit. So, what you see here is a candle warmer as well as a lamp, right? And I love it so much because, y'all, I like to burn candles all day. Okay. And if you burn candles all day, then you know how you have to replace them all the time. And that could be expensive. It could be very expensive. But I just like the way that candles make me feel. So, going back to creating a vibe, candles in different places, that is a great way and an easy way to change the lighting in your room, the mood in your room, to maybe elevate the space as well. So, even though you might have like one candle maybe on your coffee table, maybe think about adding another candle to your TV stand. Maybe think about adding one to your kitchen counter so that when you walk through there, that lighting and that flicker, it also kind of just brings in that warmth that you're looking for in your space. It was super simple to put together. All I had to do is screw in the light bulb that it came with, and then you can adjust the height by using the neck of the lamp. So if you want to make it go down and you want it more fragrant, you can adjust the lamp to move down so that it can be warmer on that candle. If you want just light and you just want a light fragrance, you can adjust it to be taller so that maybe the candle doesn't burn off so much fragrance. It's just such a neat way to use candles, all right? Also, the thing that I love about it is you can set a timer. So I kind of come and go out my house all day. So sometimes I might just want it on, and then when I come home, I can turn it off because the house is already smelling good. So I might set it for 4 hours and then leave my house, come back. My house is smelling so good when I walk in, and I can turn it off and I can enjoy that scent. So the timer element is another piece that I really, really appreciate because you got to eventually blow your candles out. So this is a safe and effective way to have a candle and still get that fragrance, because y'all, I was skeptical. I didn't know if this was going to be like enough because I want to smell my candles, right? But this works. Okay, 10 out of 10, 100% recommend. All right. It comes in various styles. So I did link this one as well as another one in the description box for you to check out if you're interested in getting one. Again, I think it adds another layer of detail and lighting to your space, and that's a double whammy for you. So definitely consider that if you're looking for something that's unique and yet neat at the same time, right? And cost effective. That is a perfect way to do it. This next item, y'all, has changed my entire vibe in my house. So I think I mentioned that my house is an open floor plan. It's an open concept. So my living room and my kitchen run together. So when I create my mood in my living room, I have to be conscious of my mood in my kitchen as well. So, y'all, I always wanted like a beautiful kitchen, right? I wanted like beautiful cabinets and glass doors and lighting and all the things and fine china, all that. But in reality, I don't have that. I don't have all of that, but that's okay. I'm going to work with what I have. So what I did when I first moved in, I went out and I bought these plug lights and I installed them under the cabinets. So that way, when I'm in the kitchen or when I'm leaving the kitchen, I could just turn on the plug lights by pushing it up, and then it will provide like a certain type of lighting and element in my kitchen. However, okay, plug lights are so annoying because the batteries always go dead so fast. And I can't stand it. Like, I want to